Good morning, Turtle Club. I hope everyone is having a great start to their week. Out here in the Turtle Cave, it is currently thundering and lightning and raining cats and dogs. Or, if you'd rather, it's currently basically raining every single evolution of Eevee out there. Cat-like and dog-like. We are once again, though, here with CTG Studios on the Convertible Turtle Gaming channel. And we are playing Pokémon Brilliant Diamond. This is our playthrough to get those wonderful, this team right there, they're trapped in Pokémon Home. They're stuck in Pokémon Home. We are working to get to the Elite Four so we can get those guys right down there into the actual team. And right now you can see we have a pretty decent stack of team here. We got Shellos working on getting that to a Gastrodon, Luxio, Houndoom, Roselia, Grotle, Staravia. I gotta say, we're not in the dark ages of Pokemon now, right? We're now in the official better gen. People basically consider Gen 4 to be where it really started to get better and better and better for some of those quality of life things. And we're playing the remake, so there's some really good stuff there. And I gotta say, one thing, I having never played the original Gen 4, I don't know if the Underground was a big thing there, but Houndoom's a really good Pokemon, and I'm not really aware of any dark types that we could have really picked up before now to go after the next location, which has a dark gym. So I think we're all set to start heading that direction and to see what we come across. Now, if I recall correctly, we are going to need to get on our bike. 99% sure of that. Oops, wrong button. And we're going to go to our town map, options. Hopefully that's not joystick drift that did that. Nope, that was just me getting overexcited. Alright, so we are heading this direction here to get to Heartham City. And in order to do that, we're going to have to go through, well, I think we don't go through Celestetown because we go all the way around into Celestetown. So I think we just got to go this way and hoof it. And I think part of that requires us to go through a cave, so really excited for that. Find out what we get there. Since we do know for a fact that we're expecting a dark gem, I'm going to move Houndoom all the way up here. Wait, were those breakable rocks? They look like they're breakable. Let's see what that happens. Do we have to be off the bike? Nope, they are not breakable. That would have been a really cool place to hide something, though. But I hope everyone is having a good day in the Turtle Club, having a good start to the week. That's not really where we need to go either. Wait, that's a cave. We were able to ride a bike in a cave? That seems really strange. Alright. Doesn't look like we go that direction either. So there must be an offshoot over this way? Oh, there is. Look. We need to... Not that button. That button. There we go. So, haha. So now we have to go this direction. And we're just going to close that off. So, let's get off the bike because I'm really unloading on it. But first, a real quick word from a non-sponsor. Two things. One, I no longer have a functioning Sega Genesis. I thought it was just a controller problem. I had one of the original back controllers and it had a frayed cable, and when it stopped working, I thought Genesis is done for. But I thought more importantly, controller was done for. So what I did is I went out and did what anybody would do, troubleshoot, and I got a new controller. This thing right here. I want to start off by saying that this thing is probably one of the very lightest controllers I've ever had. It makes noises when it moves. It was brand new, sealed in the box when I got it. And I have had the directional pad come off on it 4 or 5 times since trying to test it. For the price that I paid for it, not the worst. It's branded Tomy, but apparently it's branded by the UPC code as a Hyperkin. I was really hesitant when I found it. I was thinking that maybe it was a used controller of some sort. The box, and I'm not really being facetious here, guys. This is not real hyperbole. The box and the controller weigh about the same, and that's saying a whole lot in my opinion. Once I get my Genesis fixed or replaced, I'll be able to speak better to it, but right now I'm not really super impressed. The Genesis controller port on my Master System unit is currently on this wonderful, awesome piece of history. It's currently combining all the inputs at once on the right side of the controller. And that is no matter what I press and which controller I press, which usually means it's not an actual PCB issue, but it does mean that it's going to be a problem that I'm going to have to take it apart and solder possibly. And I'm not really good at that. I'm not really skilled at that, so we're going to find out how that goes. Let's go ahead and get our little fights on though as we progress toward the next gym. But other than that, my week's going pretty good. I found some really cool stuff at a used store and was really excited about that. I had a hard drive go bad on a laptop that I use for programming, and I've actually found a really good deal on replacement for that I'm about to go get. So things are looking pretty up. You know, Bite's probably going to be fine on this Starly. That's what I thought. Beat up would be overkill. I think when we go into the Ghost Gym, though, we'll use Bite to go through the beginning ranks. Geodude, I think we're good. If we were in earlier gen, Bite wouldn't be great at all. Bite would be not very effective. But Bite's great here. But yeah, so all in all, everything's going pretty good. Chimchar. Oh, this is going to be iffy, because Chimchar's fighting type when he gets bigger. Right now he's just fighting. And this is what we were talking about in an earlier version or earlier episode of this stream, right? Is you find peppered throughout the whole journey all these starter Pokemon that you could have grabbed and made a different choice for. It was a dex entry, basically. Since we didn't start with Chimchar, we started with Turtwig instead. If we were to actually go to our Pokédex, now we'll see we have a Chimchar that we've seen. So now we've seen them all. That's just so you can get that Pokédex completion you need for a scene. Guessing there's a hidden item over here, maybe? Yep. Sweet. Like, why would I want to go over there? That is clearly soy bacon. See? Soy bacon. Here comes a Geodude. Almost guaranteed that there's going to be some sturdy guys in this one. Oh, this has been trained up a little bit better too. Bite took out that last one, level 15, and just snacked on it like it was, you know, like an M&M. Hard shell and a nice chocolate center. But in this case, took 2 bites. Was a bit worried, but so much. Geodude, Geodude, Geodude. This is some really interesting, like, game development questions, right? So, rock polish, okay. Better than tackle, I guess. So, when you're fighting in a Pokemon game, especially earlier Pokemon games, and I presume effort values are a thing in this version still, you wind up getting some minor stat increases by fighting certain Pokemon. And so, until this thing sent out the Zubat, this would have been a really good place to get effort values from fighting Geodudes. But alas, in this case, we're not getting that. Zubat thinks perfectly okay. Alright. So I wonder why they set that up like that. Oh, Dire Hit. Dire Hit far better in Pokemon Sun Moon. Because of the specific Pokemon that were the Guardian Pokemon. You actually needed that to be able to break through their crunchy little shell there and try to, you know, be able to deal with it and stuff. What do we got here? We got us. Well, we got us a wash. It's a psychic fighting type, and that would do almost super effective. Chop. This is going to be a little problematic. So what we'll do here is we will use Beat Up. Because it's not very effective, but it is a really hard hitting move. Whoa. Yeah. Here we go. Here we go. There's the 5th hit, and here comes the 6th hit. And now we're going to get totally KO'd almost. No? Alright. That's actually a little better than what I thought it would be. We definitely will lose Houndoom if we keep him in though, so let's go switch out. Go over to Elvisburg, Staravia. Let's see what we got. Wing attack for the super effective. There we go. And it's so weird to see lightning up through the blinds here. Hear the thunder, hear the rain, and hear birds chirping. That is some stuff. I swear these NPCs, they just sit there and sit there. He was going back. See, look. He's definitely guarding against me getting there. Alright. So whatever that Pokeball contains must be something amazing. So, Houndoom, we know Houndoom will do pretty good against the Geodudes. It's been eating them this whole entire trip. Ooh. 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 Bite. Chomp chomp. Luxio level 26, good. Bronzor We'll keep the Pokemon here. Bronzor is part Psychic type. Just to make sure we're not leaving anything on the table, though. We'll go full on beat up. Look at that. Those hits. Doing a lot more damage than it did. That chop. It took 4 hits to take him out. Beat up is such a... It's just a flavorful move, right? So, that's the interesting thing about the Dark and Fighting type. Because Dark, you know, exudes like this aura of maybe evil, maybe, you know, not good, you know, not benevolent. And really, all the Dark type usually is, it's dirty fighting. That's really all it is. It's fighting type instead of doing things like a martial artist, like say, you know, we'll go with, you know, Daniel Russo from Karate Kid, right? That guy would be all about the fair portion of fighting, and let's see here. That's not more than that. We should be able to go through this cave. And you know what we need to do is we need to go over here and grab our second favorite item in the whole entire game. Where is it at? At the top there. Just making sure we have those marked as no. Use repel. Oh. Well, interesting. Didn't have to fight anybody, so that's a plus. And it would seem that overall, that was the easiest way to go through this. Nice. And then we have an interesting route with a non-forced fight and a forced fight, it looks like. With a Pokeball there. Nah, we're good. A fight up there to train with. He's just looking for some food. Funny. But yeah, the Dark type, you know, their style of fighting is, you know, fighting, in the taunting thing and the beat up stuff. You know, basically it's like the difference between a martial arts dojo and a street fight. To be honest, the way what they have it set up. So beat up for them very flavorful. Is it's not really a fair fight when you have more than one person jump in against the other, and that's what beat up actually exhibits. Is you have the other Pokemon in your party take hits at the other Pokemon as well, and so it's their stats that you use for those extra hits. So you can absolutely stack your party for beat up is going to be insanely nice. Poor Onyx. If it didn't have the bad typing it did, it'd be a better Pokemon by far. We'll bite. I was thinking we could use counter because we're probably going to get hit by a physical move, but then I thought there's a good chance of a harden or do a stat change, so that's not bad. Pretty decent call there. But yeah, you know, those kind of moves that the Dark type have, it's kind of interesting. It's kind of interesting. It's one of the types that actually makes more sense when you start looking into it. Certain types, like Bug and Fairy and Dragon, those not so much. And Normal. I mean, for that matter, right? Sure, Dark is a dirty fighting move. Like if two human individuals were to get into a fight. Oh, the odd keystone. Okay. So now we have the possibility of getting Spirit Tomb. Great. Oh, really? A trainer just like right here near the building. Interesting. Interesting. But yeah, like if I were to get into a fight with somebody and I were to like bite them, that wouldn't be considered a honorable attack, right? But if I was an animal of some sort, and all I had for injuring my opponent were, you know, claws or fangs or teeth, biting's not really an unfair move. Really wish Houndoom had Flamethrower or something right now, but it is what it is. Poison Point's just such a mean move to get by. But meanwhile, like dragons, right? Well, dragons have claws and they have wings in most cases. They have fangs. Usually they have a breath attack in most cases. They have a tail, generally speaking, depending upon the dragon and the mythology you go for. So what really makes a dragon-type move? I mean, a fire-type move is basically any attack involving fire. So if a fire-breathing dragon were to use dragon breath, that shouldn't be fire. It should be dragon? Well, I guess because there's a dragon actually using the attack, but it should also be fire. Personally, I think a lot of cool stuff that could happen with Pokemon, if they were to do something like that, would be to simply make the attacks more than one type. Like maybe a primary element and then a secondary element. So you could have like a dragon breath attack that would be dragon and fire, or dragon and poison, or dragon electricity. I think that'd be a really good way to increase everything on that. I don't remember there being a lot of scrapping in this area when I was playing on my own. Huh. Oh, Mime Jr. Okay, that's going to be an easy snack. Go Houndoom. Go ahead and eat this like it was a piece of kibble. Like an ice cream cone shaped piece of kibble. There you go. Body Slam's rather nice because it does paralyze. But man, these are some pretty good moves here. I think we're just going to say yes. Bonsley. We'll keep it. Won't be as fast as the Mime Jr. because it's basically got the... Oh, well, that hurt a little bit. It is still go down pretty quick. Want to say thank you to the Lurk Squad right now. Appreciate you all being here this Monday morning as you go about your day and get your week started. Looking forward to my weekend is what this is for me. Let's see here. It's a honey tree. Let's go in this building and see what we got. Because I really don't remember a whole lot about this. Berry Master. Oh. Okay. Hondu. Oh, Hondu Berry. That's nice. we'll plant that. And if we needed to plant specific berries, that would be where we go to. Yes, I am. Somewhere we got honey slathered all over something, so we got rid of that. But let's go ahead and plant our berries. Yes, we'll plant the berry. We are going to plant Hondu berry. And then it's Poffin ingredients. Alright. I think we'll just keep this as the one Hondu berry. So we'll know that we need to kind of basically start mass producing these at this spot. One person in the middle. Super contest shows. So, contests. Something to do in Pokemon that is not training the animals to compete with one another on a physical plane. And they have them in Generation 3. In our Generation playthrough, we didn't do the contest. And that, you know, it is what it is. There is reasons for that. There are lots of reasons for that. But the main reason for that is because it's just not a fun mechanic for me. It really involves a whole different side to the game. And I appreciate the need for it. I appreciate the desire for it. Some people want to have a more animal-friendly playthrough of Pokemon. Oh, Beeb. Well, that's not Beeb, but somebody that looks like Beeb. Alright. I get that. The problem I have with Pokemon contests is they're bolted on. And what I mean by that, right, is we start off the game. We go find let's go all the way back to Gen 1, right? We find a Pidgey and a Rattata. Cool. They're not really good for combat. They're not really good for battling. But that's because they're supposed to basically introduce a way of understanding some of the basic components of the game. You have a normal type, you have a combination type, which is normal flying, because that's Pidgey, and then you have your starter Pokemon. This is the Pokemon Stroll thing. Go through and get the Stroll tutorial done. Right. Because we love being crazy with some of these things, let's just go ahead and get us the giant Groddle. Alright, you there. Eligible. And it's going to do its best to walk with us. We can talk a little bit, make it happy. Nice. Basically, we're going to run around in circles over and grab stuff. But so the contest problem that I have, though, is whereas you are, that's the Poffin system to make Poffin cakes, I think. So, as you go through the game, right, you get all these Pokemon, you train them up, you get their stats in certain areas, you get their I mean, if we go over here, right, to our Pokemon, to see what I'm talking about, let's go and check our summary. We can see here that it's hit points, speed, defense, special attack, special attack. And then we have this whole system here telling us what our abilities do, and they're all on power and accuracy. And if we go over and keep going over, all we see over and over and over and over again is the same stuff repeated. And in a contest environment, we're here trying to do anything on the checks. There's really not a whole lot to begin with that's telling you, oh, this is a better contest move. This is a move that is better for if you're moving last or if you're moving first. Can we get into these buildings? They are totally empty. Hey, amulet coin. We'll take that. So maybe not totally empty. And so when you get to this whole new way of playing in the game, you're not really prepared for it at all. 100%. And it just feels like it kind of punishes you to a point for playing the game the way you're expected to. And I get that it was kind of not the original intent. I get that it was at the beginning of the game. I say no thank you. Because we're not really all about that contest life in this system. If I talk to these people, do they do anything for us? I personally think... Oh. Grottle, where'd you go, buddy? I was just told that you might give me stuff. Maybe later, I guess. But I think if you really want the contest thing to be more than just a really annoying minigame, it needs to be the focus from the jump. So now we can have our Pokemon out and about anywhere we go. Gyarados and Steelix. Wow. Who we're going to bring out. Because now we should be able to go here and say walk together. Alright. I think we have to go into the contest all once. It is what it is. Because now we have to go here to the contest hall plot point. Become much stronger and challenger. Okay. Head over to the contest hall, which we did. Now we have to go in. Some sort of tutorial. We may have to actually go in and fight the contest people. Super Contest Showstar. One ethereal sticker. Ghost stickers. And I think my mom gives me an outfit. Tuxedo for the contest show. Okay. And the other kind of issue I have with the contest show thing is it's nice. It's a nice little bonus, but this version and the version before it were all that you really had. Let's put Shellos up front. See Link, no thank you. I think this is just the regular old contest show. Oh, this is where we can actually look at people. Alright. Is there any reason for us to be in this room? Probably over here, maybe? Nope. So it's just basically a giant minigame. And we'll get to that in just a second once I get to where I can actually go in and compete. The conditions are basically based upon the poffins. They eat them and then they get, you know, coats. No, I think this is where we want to always touch somebody. Okay. Yeah, we'll go to enter. Let's go into the toughness contest, normal rank, and let's say Grottle. And see, here we get to see stuff. That is still not giving us an idea if this is tough or cool or not. But we'll go and choose, and we'll choose a regular old capsule. And now we need an outfit. Contest style. We look like we take a whole lot of effort into our appearance. And this is where we're not going to do the best at because we don't have any special stickers, so we don't need kind of, you know, boost to starting in here. Clearly the Geodudes are the tougher guys, and what we're going to be doing now is we're simply going to push the button on the beat. Bite, which will get us some more stuff. And it's all about timing the beats. This was not the way the other contest went. It actually was like a fight. Which looks like we moved pretty far forward. And synchro growl. So for the normal thing, you don't really have to do a whole lot. Visual, like I said, we didn't get nothing for the visual. Dance, we did amazing. Our move, we probably could have pulled off at a different time and been better off. And you do get stickers to kind of help with that. The big thing though is we went in, we did the contest, we put on our suit, and now we should be able to go to the gym and compete. Oh. Spore Heartham City. Alright. That is only minorly annoying. Guess we need to go into this building because it looks like it's no, we already know what the contest hall is. Appreciate it though. I go to the Pokemon fan club and look at things. Yep. So basically given Poffin Case, which is like the Pokeblocks beforehand. And Pokeblocks are pretty generic. They weren't really the most appetizing looking thing, right? They were, for lack of a better way to say it, they were like kibble for Pokemon, and not really appealing kibble on top of that. Here to buy. What can we buy? We can buy nest balls, net balls, heal balls. We will buy a good chunk of nest balls. Alright. So we went into this building, went into the other building. I guess for the sake of efficiency, we should go on to this building. Don't plan to do anything else in that building. Just trying to poke our heads in and get all the credit for entering all the buildings, because that's probably the threshold for the explore option. Alright, so another Poffin thing. Okay. Here's what looks to be a church of some sort. Interesting. That was very religious text-like. We've already been to the Poke Center. Let's go to this building. Hey, it's BB. She's the system administrator. She's not really the creator of it, which is kind of interesting, because that was Bill. We're still exploring, so we need to go into this building, I guess. Let's see what's in this building. Hi. Really wasn't going for that. But hey, at least it only has one option. Oh. And here we are once again in a house that has no real function. So we've gone through lots of doors. Hello. Gone through that door. And gone costume hall. Alright. Gone through here. We've gone through there. Gone through there. Gone through there. Gone through those doors, that door. Oh, here we go. Here's swag. Alright. Let's see what Swag Seeker's got up his hands. In his sleeves. And probably in his little... can't really see his socks. Alright. I guess the first thing we do is we throw a rock at a bird. Okay, I wasn't expecting Endeavor to do that much damage. Good. One shot. We'll take it. That was bad. We should have traded out. let's just roll the dice. We will be swapping Pokemon after this turn. Unless we get an ancient power proc, and then we'll be probably okay. Nope, no ancient power. Procedurally random occurrence. Alright, that's fine. We will swap out. Here curves the bird straight out of Memphis. That was a critical hit. We have a pretty good shot there. Bam. It'll work. Experience points. Weasel. Hello, Luxio. Spark. Tail Whip. Not the scariest move to be hit by. Inferno. I'll switch to Shellos. Actually, Monferno does have the fighting type already. So let's go to Staravia. Should be able to use the fighting weakness by getting it with wing attack. Right. So, Veilstone City. So we don't even get to compete at this town. That's unfortunate. Interesting. So now we have to figure out how to go to Veilstone. We might be able to get there in the next 15 minutes. Alright. Town map. Veilstone. So we have two ways to get there. This looks to be the shorter path. But knowing Pokemon, we are probably prevented from going the route we'd like to go. Oh. Not for now. Actually, because of the way this game's built, we can go to Pokemon, we can go to boxes, we can take Staravia briefly and put it here, Yes, we'll take the egg. And now we might have an egg hatch while we're on our way. A wrecked pillar up ahead. Interesting. Wow, this is a very interesting maze of competition. Alright. Can we swap this down there? If we go here, what happens? Does it use the egg? Does it consider that to be a knockout Pokemon? Surely they tested this. Alright, good. Alright, alrighty, so we're just going to bite the ice cream cone, and we're going to grow grass with a rock tree, and feel a little bit bad? Not all the way bad, but a little bit? Wow. Was not expecting the Bonsly to survive that. And you don't see every day. Interesting. Yeah, sure. So we restored the Hallowed Tower. Neat. That's a lot. That is a whole lot to have to deal with to get to a small town like this. You selling anything cool? Dusk balls. Not the most useful thing for our playthrough because, you know, we basically play during the day because we're playing at the hours of 7 a.m. to 8 a.m. But for caves, it wouldn't be too bad. And we got some special berries here. Flaggy berries. Nanabs. Basically figs and bananas. Persimmons. And more nanabs. Nice. I think we can plant nanabs here. Yeah. Lassinab. And water all of them. Bam. Not bad. So this is clearly some kind of... Oh, this is the daycare area. Okay. I don't think the daycare gets experience in this game, though. Which is unfortunate. So now that we're here, what's it tell us to do? Bellstone. Alright, now we're going to go to Bellstone. Can't ride the bike through the grass. Alright. It's okay, we'll walk through the grass. Put our bike on. And we got jumped. I was being smart. I was being smart. But, alas, we weren't. Okay. Pikachu and the Clefairy. Doom and Growl, still not a bad choice for these. I think. But I could be wrong. Yeah, that's definitely the best move. Being paralyzed is also not really good. Alright, and we're double paralyzed. Okay. Disarming Voice, which is the generating effect attack. Alright, so I'll let you bite the Pikachu, and you shoot some glowing green energy at the Clefairy. We're going to beat him with the attack anyways. It's fine. With all we got. We won, but at what cost? Okay, so let's get off the bike. I do much like the fact the bike forces you to only stay on the non-grass path. It's kind of a... I guess it's kind of a neat way. So, rain, cafe, more rain. Alright, so where's our map versus all this? Alright, so we still got a ways to go. Looks like we fight this person no matter what happens. Yeah, alright. So, Pokemon... yeah, we'll walk together Luxio because we hit the wrong button. And then we will swap Luxio up here. We got 5 more minutes to make it to the next town. So we probably are not going to get to the next town. That happens. That happens. Turtle Club, just a reminder, later tonight, and just a little over 12 hours from now, we will be, Bronzor, making up the best fight. We will be playing some more Ni no Kuni, Wrath of the White Witch. We have Bite. We will eat this metal psychic coin. And not the best attack against us, so that'll work. But yeah, we're playing some more Ni no Kuni. We are currently working our way toward going on a ship across the ocean. Got us a new member of the party who happens to be a thief by trade. So really super excited about that. Shielded. Sure, we'll switch. To what? To not a thing. Yeah. Let's see what Spark does to it. Paralyzes it. We'll take that. Takedown, so basically the self-destructive type of Pokemon that we see when we get the really weird metal rock types. Taunt. We absolutely will fall for the taunt. We have no problem with that. We'll use Spark again. And we are taunted, so we have no choice. We'll just fight. But yeah, Ni no Kuni's been pretty fun. This has been pretty fun too. I mean, there's definitely some difference to both games. The stories still have the same kind of linear-ish path with the ability to backtrack for stuff that you may want to do, and Ether just right in the middle of the street. Okay. So we can use cut. Seems like it might be a better way to get through here. Nope. That's an ambush. Oh, well, oh, hello. Kadabra. Such a great Pokemon, but I don't think it's really one that we're needing for this playthrough. It's a great Pokemon. Side Beam, Confuse, lots of damage. And we are definitely going to throw a Pokeball at this thing at this point. We're going to use Nest Ball because it's level 21, we're level 27. So that puts it as a smaller Pokemon than us. So greater chance to catch it. We'll still get the experience points. And we won't lose our Luxio to a Kadabra. Into the box Kadabra goes. Right. Doesn't look like anything that we need to be worried about. Go to bag, repel. Because there's Kadabras around here. My goodness. Guard spec. Alright, so guard special, that's not bad. And we are right at the end of the stream time. Looks like, yes, we will use another repel. Full heal. Would like to, oh, double battle. Double battle. Oh. Okay, well. This is a fight. How do you do? Monferno, Glameow. Glameow's pretty not good for us to fight. Yeah. So I think what I can do here is I can use Luxio to fight, and I can use Grottle to heal. Aerial Ace is a bit rough. Flame Whirl, definitely rough. Taking out Glameow with one shot, we'll take it. We absolutely will take that. Alright. Well, yes, we will lose. We'll absolutely lose the Leafage and go for Mega Drain, but it's special. So we'll just keep Leafage. They're both 4100s. This is going to do more damage. Man. Kadabra. Oh, boy howdy. We just fought a Kadabra. Was not the best situation at all. I think we just lost Grottle. Yeah, we just lost Grottle. Grottle's down! Took out their Kadabra though. Alright, not bad. Could be worse. Alright, Shellos. Here we go. We are in overtime today because we are pressing on to get to the next town. Thought Mega Drain would still help. It does. Mega Drain does still help. However, the thing is with the different stats with the way they work is since Grottle is a physical based attacker, the Leafage attack will do more damage because they're both basic power 40, and his special attack is less than his regular attack or physical attack. So Mega Drain would restore health if we were to use it and had learned it, but it's going to do so much less. So it's at the end of the day, when you compare Leafage and Mega Drain for that particular Pokemon, you're going to get far more mileage out of Leafage. Whereas Mega Drain, you're going to be able to stay in the fight longer, but you're also going to take longer to actually win. Alright, so we're going to Lightning Bolt the Gyarados, and we're going to throw rocks at it. And good morning to you, Frankie. Hope your day is going pretty good, sir. Mine's going pretty good. I am currently in a situation where we still got power in the house, so I can't complain too much with all the thunder and lightning out there. Alright. Getting closer, getting closer. Alright. Boom. You won, I lost, but let's gain something from this. Nah. I gained something. You all didn't. You gained the experience of losing. I have the funny feeling that since you guys weren't ready to take on the gym, that you are familiar with the experience. Alright. We're not going to use more Repel. We have made it to town. Looks like Team Galactic has set up shop here. So there is a lot of story that we have coming. Oh goodness. We are currently, though, taking our Pokemon to the Poke-ER to get them all nice and healed up. Alright. We'll rest our Pokemon. This is where we'll be ending the stream, guys. Frankie, thank you for popping in, sir, and saying hi. Appreciate it. Lurk Squad, don't know who you are, but got an idea. Thank you all for staying and chilling with us as well. It is time for me to head to sleep, and I'll be sleeping to a thunderstorm, so that's pretty cool. I like the sound of a thunderstorm. Nice to sleep too. Let's see what did I just do? Okay. But I'm going to have myself a good night. You all out there have yourself a good breakfast, lunch, good dinner for those that are on different coasts or working night shift as well. So really do thank you all for coming in, and until we see each other again, stay safe, wash your hands, Turtle Club, and have a good one. Take care, and thanks for watching, guys.